Do you feel like you didn't find a true passion in high school or feel a little bit lost? Like maybe something was missing because you failed to express the artistic side of yourself when you were in high school. Without an artistic experience in high school, many students miss out on numerous learning times when you can only learn these things in an art course. Throughout students' freshman and sophomore years, art courses should be required for everyone enrolled due to the major benefits of these students' mind and future careers. These courses really need to be required during the first 2 years of their enrollment in high school. A scholarly article in Education by the Numbers commented on the lack of requiring art courses in high schools these days. It said, art is a serious subject and not just about gluing popsicle sticks or appreciating music. There really is much more to learn than an art class than just to glue. In fact, Robin Pogrebin from the New York Times interviewed a principal about the importance of art class. This principal said, kids start with average or below average achievement, and they end up with high achievement. A lot of it is good teaching, but we also feel art has a lot to do with it. In an art class, students find an artistic side of themselves or even a way to relieve the stressors from their other courses. It's nice for these students to be able to have a course they look forward to if they're not too into academics. But there's also a need for this to be required, as there are many people that oppose requiring these art courses in school. These administrators need to be educated on the importance for their students, as it is really, really important to have a stress outlet throughout the day with all these STEM courses and to promote a different way of thinking. Another man from the New York Times stated that many principals don't see the arts as critical to their mission because the kids are not tested on that. Standardized tests kids now on subjects like science, mathematics, history, and English. The problem with that is that art is extremely critical to students' development. It helps create a foundation to learn all subjects. It takes a creative mind to master all these, and it really does help on the standardized testing if you have a creative foundation. As well as this importance for testing, art courses allow students a place for themselves at school or even an outlet. A student was quoted in the Pittsburgh Tribune Review stating, "For me in high school, I never really had a place that I fit. Specifically, being an artist, you're like a misfit. You never really found exactly your place to be. And my place to be was in the art studio." But unfortunately, there are those who oppose the art course requirement. Funding art courses and all of the supplies needed can get expensive, and many of these administrators don't see the purpose. Just because of that, the administrators don't see the importance in the art courses for higher education. And many students prefer not to take art courses. And some just don't want unmotivated students in their courses with them. To make this work for everybody, enrolled students should be required to take artistic courses, but have a diverse variety of courses to choose from. And by requiring these art classes in the first 2 years of enrollment, the student will have a place to express themselves, and they'll be able to continue on for their last 2 years if they think that they want to. Students do love art courses for their flexibility and imagination. A student was quoted in the Leader Times talking about art classes. She said, "This class is in a structured environment, so we get to learn things at our own pace." For you to understand the benefits of a required art course, I ask that you try one type of art this week and see how it affects you in your mind, whether it be painting or sculpture or even musical theater. Art should bring something out of you didn't know before. It truly is an amazing learning experience. It helps children exceed in high school every day. It did for me.